Good morning, friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am posting oh my goodness, Simeon, can you be a little bit quieter? Today I'm going to be sharing a full day of food for our large family. If you can't hear from the background, we have a large family. Wesley, anyways, he's ready for his breakfast. So here's what he's having. I made all the kids just some leftover waffles. They're just waffles homemade waffles from our freezer. I put peanut butter and maple syrup and banana slices on that. And so that is what all of the kids are having. Here's your fork, bud. There's that. This video is also a collab with my friend Tiffany over at her channel, Large Family Love. Tiffany is also a mom to 5, like myself. She posts a lot of grocery hauls and what I eat in a day videos, as well as some day in the life. So I know that you'll enjoy her channel. So make sure you check out her video showing her family's full day of meals as well. So I just need to get all the kids breakfast ready, and then I can go ahead and make my own breakfast. I think I'm gonna make myself some eggs this morning, I think, but I'll show you after I have it all made. Well, everybody else is done eating. This is how it often goes, but I just scrambled myself 2 eggs, and then I also have just some fresh strawberries here. I put a few spoonfuls of cottage cheese in there, and then just 1 spoonful of some whipping cream, leftover whipping cream I had in the fridge. And then I'm just going to put, here's Wesley's breakfast he didn't eat. I'm gonna put just 1 spoonful of this stevia in there to sweeten it, which makes this so yummy, like such a yummy treat, the whipping cream in there. Anyway, so I'm gonna make my breakfast, and then I also have, I'm gonna make my Good Girl Moonshine today. If you guys follow Trim Healthy Mama, you know what Good Girl Moonshine is, so I'm gonna keep this steeping for a couple hours, and then I'll show you what I make from that. Time for school, which means it is time also for my first cup of coffee. Andrew, my husband, where's some good light? There we go. Usually makes coffee, a pot of coffee before he goes to work, which is a big help to me. I love it when I can pull out the pot. Oh, it's already full. I don't have to make coffee this morning. So I do add just a little bit of cream. I've got my Yeti cup here, so I just do I basically just cover the bottom. And then that is my coffee. I like to pour it in my Yeti here because it stays nice and warm. So I will put the lid on there and it will stay hot. I didn't get them out. He's finding his own activities that he's getting out. She's asking me why Wesley's getting all this stuff out. Well, you know what? Because he's a snoop, that's why. And then this coffee will last me for most of the morning, and in my Yeti it stays nice and hot too. Just finishing up morning school here. Everyone's hungry. Zara, would you put that away and then come set the table for me? So I sliced up a bunch of apples and cucumbers we're gonna have here for lunch. I'm gonna have some of this bread. So this is a naturally fermented cranberry pumpkin seed bread. Really, really tasty. So I'm gonna toast that. I'll probably end up having more than 2 pieces. I'll probably end up having like 3 or 4 pieces because these are pretty small, but I'm gonna have cream cheese on them. So the kids are having these cinnamon raisin bagels. Again, I like to wait for them to cool down a little bit so that the cream cheese doesn't just melt right on it. I like them to be cooled off a little bit and so that the cream cheese doesn't melt. So I'm gonna get that all ready and we'll be ready for lunch here. Everyone's plates are ready to go, so everybody has their bagel, some apples and cucumbers. Here are mine here. I did leave everything out because most likely everybody will want a second helping, at least more bagel. But that's what we're gonna start with. So Zara, why don't you set this one? Careful, careful. Oh my goodness. Okay, set that one over to your spot. Zara, you scare me. Wesley's already over here. He often starts lunch earlier than everybody else because he's just so hungry, aren't you? Yeah, and it keeps him busy while I'm making lunch. Yes, please. Now go get Simeon's. And then everybody, the kids all like to drink milk, at least 1 meal a day, so they're having milk today for lunch. I will drink some water for lunch. I am just finishing here my 2nd glass today. Okay, you're gonna hear a bit of, you okay there? A bit of background noise because my kids are just listening to an audiobook as they finish lunch. But I did drink, I've drank 2 more cups of water during lunch to make up for how little water I've drank this morning. I do try to have, I don't know, I actually don't really have a number. I just try to drink a lot of water throughout the day. And I also made my Good Girl Moonshine. It's not moonshine, but I have a peach mango tea that I steeped like I told you. Oh, did you find the orange box? I actually let it steep for like, I don't know, probably like 5 hours. But then I put in, I don't measure, but I'm gonna try to give you a measurement that would work. About 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Thank you, Wesley. A teaspoon of ginger, ground ginger, and about two of the really little scoops that come in the stevia container, 2 of those. And then I just filled it up all the way to the top with ice, put on my special little lid there, and then I just sipped that for the rest of the day. Well, we just did a little run to Tim Hortons, so everybody got either a hot chocolate, well they all got hot chocolate. Where's my coffee? I got myself a coffee, so it's already like 10 minutes to 2. Our routine has definitely been kind of off since this whole being home all the time thing. Just a second, please. Just a second. So they're gonna drink their hot chocolate for a little bit before they do some reading, and Zara goes for a little quiet time. I did get home and rinse off all the lids, didn't I, kids? Yeah. Just to make sure that we're safe, we're healthy. But we were just really wanting to get out of the house. I think it's been, what, 4 or 5 days since we last went anywhere other than just outside. And then it was probably 4 or 5 days again before that since we've gone out. Plus I just wanted to make sure that the van still runs. Anyways, it's all good. Got home and put Wesley for a nap, and we're just having a little special time here drinking our hot drinks.
And I want a free donut when I rolled up the rim.
Yeah, so it's the roll up the rim right now. So I want a coffee and Charity won a donut.
Yeah, but it's all mine.
The kids are all outside playing, but I got a snack out for them and ready so that when they do come in, they don't need to ask for a snack. It's all out here. So they each have an orange. And then I did a mix of cashews, raisins, and these praline peanuts. So they're all gonna have that except for Wesley. He's just got some raisins and goldfish here since he can't have nuts yet. I did get myself, just because I was getting a snack for the kids, I got myself some almonds and cashews. I'm not gonna eat that yet because I'm really not hungry yet, but when I do get hungry, it's sitting there waiting for me. And I'm also, as the big kids are outside and Wesley's still napping, I wanted just to do some supper prep. So I'm gonna cook up these lasagna noodles. I'm doing like a lasagna casserole, so I'm gonna break up the noodles and cook them. I have my mozzarella cheese here. Just took it out. I should have taken it out this morning out of the freezer because it's still really frozen. I'm gonna cook up some beef and onions. Then I have my sauces ready to go. So I'm gonna get the noodles ready, the sauce ready, and then in about an hour I will assemble it and stick it in the oven. But this kind of beginner part is ready, and this water's about to boil, so I'm gonna get that those noodles cooking, and then when Wesley wakes up he can have his snack, and then I want to head outside with him for a bit too. Okay, supper is all prepped. As you can see, like, lasagna prep is no joke. I'm gonna try to do up all those dishes while this goes in the oven. So that's it's like a lasagna skillet, I think is what it's called, or a lasagna casserole. So I've never cooked lasagna this way, so hopefully it turns out good. I'll try to link the recipe down below. I've also got my last cup of coffee there warming up, so I'll drink that while this cooks for half an hour as I wash up all these dishes and prep a salad. Okay, everyone's hungry. Here's the lasagna, and then we just have a salad with cucumbers and tomatoes on the side. Everyone's hungry. This is quite unusual for me, but for my evening snack tonight, I'm just gonna have this glass of water. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it.